Let's talk about this. I found a video of Bronny James talking to reporters after he was moved back to the G League. I'm not going to say demoted because I don't know if it seems like that or not, but it seems like they still want to give him a chance. They just want him to work on some things. But Bronny James looks defeated in this video. Listen to his voice and look at his face expression at the end of his response, which to me, it tells you everything. The kid is just, he's done. Like I don't think he's mentally there anymore. It's tough because there's a lot of pressure on him, and he's been put in this situation. I think he wanted it, but didn't know what to expect, and he was unfairly put in this situation, and with all this pressure on him. And unfortunately, so far, he's just not good enough to prove that he was worth even the 50-something pick that he normally wouldn't have gotten. But he only has gotten it because of his dad. So take a look at him, listen to his comments, and I'll be right back after.
We spoke, last year you talked about your role that you're working on as being an on-ball guard. What's the balance of kind of doing that here and then on the parent team? They kind of have a bunch of ball handlers where you're more working off the ball, working off closeouts. Just what's that balance like?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to focus now on, bettering myself off the ball. Me and JJ has talked about how, like you said, all the ball handlers on the parent team and stuff like that. So I got to, learn to be effective off the ball and have a 0.5 mentality and shoot the ball when I have it, have a open shot. So I'm trying to get better at that, but some on-ball guard is needed at the G. So just trying to produce as much as I can.
So let me break this down. First, I'm going to start with this. I'm looking at Bronny's NBA statistics right now from last season and from this season. Last season, he played 27 games for the Lakers. 27 games, he averaged 6.7 minutes. This season so far, he played 10 games and averaged 11 minutes a game. So he is at 4 extra minutes, 4.5 extra minutes per game. So his time almost doubled, not exactly, but almost doubled. So he plays double the minutes on average so far. His scoring average actually went down from 2.3 last season to 2.1. His turnovers went up from 0.5 to 0.8. His steals went up from 0.3 to 0.8. Assists from 0.8 to 1.8. Rebounds from 0.7 to 0.9. Free throw percentage, he's 100% on free throws this season so far, so he's doing great on that. 3-point percentage is down from last season, even though last season he shot like shit. Last season he averaged 28.1%. This season he's averaging 27.3%. Field goal percentage. Last season he shot like shit. This season he shoots worse. Last season he shot 31%. This season he shoots 29%. He's attempting the same amount of field goals per game. In almost double the minutes. Worse field goals, worse three-pointers, worse point average. Completely no improvement visible in his stats whatsoever. None. We have to consider the possibility that this might be Bronny James' ceiling. This might be Bronny James' ceiling. This is the NBA. This is not high school. This is not college. Bronny James wasn't a star in either of them. He's in the NBA playing against the best of the best. He's small. And he's just, it looks like he just cannot improve. He's just not that kind of player. He can't be any better, at least from what we can see right now. I think he wanted to get drafted. That was his dream. That's what everybody was talking about. Rich Paul said it. LeBron James said it. Bronny's saying that on video and stuff like that. This was so unfair to him, because somebody should have sat down with this guy. And he might be a good kid. I'm not saying he's not. He seems like a good kid. There's no trouble with him or anything. But somebody should have just sat down with him like, listen, some things are not meant for every person. You might want and wish for something, but it's not for you, man. So that's one thing I wanted to get out of the way. Another thing, when you're looking at Bronny's comments there, his body language, his facial expressions, he just looks defeated to me. I mean, I might be getting the wrong vibe here, but to me, he looks defeated. Also, what we can read from this is when he came in the season before, it seemed like from what he said before and from his response, that kind of tells us that he was supposed to work on being a good on-ball player. On ball. They tried that with him last season. They tried that with him 10 games this season. It's just not working. It's just not working. He's not getting better at being an on-ball player. So now they told him to go back to the G League and work on improving his off-ball game. So now cutting to the basket, of course, playing some defense, spotting up for three. Those kinds of situations that he might actually be able to be a decent role player and deserve a role on the Lakers. Because otherwise, it just doesn't look like he's going to get anywhere. I mean, they doubled his minutes. He already has one season under his belt. He had G League under his belt yet last year. He had 27 NBA games under his belt last year. And he's worse. Either the pressure getting to him already, because he didn't improve last year. Everybody was going at him. And I think it's just too much for him to handle. I think mentally he just can't break that barrier. He can't get over that. And I think that's holding him back, that his mentality. And I think an off-ball player role for him actually would benefit him more. I mean, he could get his point average, to 4-6 points a game, play 10, 15 minutes maybe, get some just energy into the lineup whenever needed in the middle of the game, second or third quarter. Maybe it could work. Be a pest on D. Try to steal the damn ball. He's not going to be a great rebounder. He's not going to be a great assist guy. Why not work and become an expert at something? I mean, become a three-point shooter. Like work on it every damn day, nonstop. Become a 45% three-point spot-up shooter. If you can. Because we don't know that you can. I'm just saying, if you want to, you can't be an overall good player. You just can't. I can see that right now. You can't be that. Try to be a specialist at something. That's the only thing you got left. And you have to be off the ball. So it's kind of sad looking at him. I feel bad for the kid. But it is what it is. I mean, you either produce or you don't. He's not producing. He's gotten worse. So that's just what I see here. What do you guys think? Am I wrong? Do I see the right thing? Does he look defeated in this video, in his comment, or is it just me? Let me know. Comment section is open. Like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next one, guys. Peace.